Hello and welcome to Trading Coverage. In this video we are learning about digital currencies. The world's major central banks and monetary authorities have kicked off studies into CBDC, central bank digital currencies, in recent years. Monetary Authority of Singapore and Swedish Central Bank have undertaken or contemplated related pilot projects, and the People's Bank of China, PBC, is also actively exploring the possibility of introducing its CBDC in this second-largest economy in the world. This video puts forward some thoughts on issuing CBDC in China. What is the digital yuan? It's effectively a way for the central bank to digitalize banknotes and coins in circulation. The Chinese market is already very advanced in cashless payments. The digital yuan would be a way to speed that process up. It will be legal tender in China and no interest will be paid on it. The use of cash is decreasing. Eventually cash will be replaced by something in digital format. That is one of the big drivers behind this. Yan Xiao, project lead for digital trade at the World Economic Forum. Food and drink giants, including Starbucks and McDonald's, reportedly moved quickly to accept the new currency at Chinese outlets. China is the second country and first major economy to roll out a digital currency. The first country was the Bahamas Central Bank, according to Bloomberg. China is arguably leading the world in developing a national digital currency, a project it has been working on since 2014. The People's Bank of China, PBOC, has been spearheading work on the digital yuan, a so-called central bank digital currency, CBDC, that aims to replace some of the cash in circulation. Real-world trials are already underway in the world's second-largest economy. Here's what we know so far about the digital yuan, or its official name, the Digital Currency Electronic Payment, DCEP. First, for major economy, 1,000 years ago, when money meant coins, China invented paper currency. Now the Chinese government is minting cash digitally, in a reimagination of money that could shake a pillar of American power. China's version of a digital currency is controlled by its central bank, which will issue the new electronic money. Beijing is also positioning the digital yuan for international use and designing it to be untethered to the global financial system, where the US dollar has been king since World War II. China is embracing digitization in many forms, including money, in a bid to gain more centralized control while getting a head start on technologies of the future that it regards as up for grabs. Digitization wouldn't by itself make the yuan a rival for the dollar in bank-to-bank wire transfers, analysts and economists say. But in its new incarnation, the yuan, also known as the renminbi, could gain traction on the margins of the international financial system. Josh Lipsky, a former International Monetary Fund staffer now at the Atlantic Council think tank, said, "Anything that threatens the dollar is a national security issue. This threatens the dollar over the long term. Why is it being introduced?" Fan Yifei, deputy governor of the PBOC, said last year that there is a pressing need to digitalize cash and coin, as producing and storing these currently is expensive. Fan said cash and coins are not easy to use, they're easy to counterfeit, and because of their anonymity, could be used for illicit purposes. China should adopt a two-tier CBDC model. Issuing CBDC in such an economy like China is a complex undertaking. China is a large and populous country with significant regional differences in economic development, natural resource endowment and public education, meaning that a national CBDC must be carefully designed, issued and distributed taking into account the diversity and complexity of various systems and institutions, for example, how it should be used in remote areas where internet access are limited. A one-tier system would be unviable given the actual situation in the country. A two-tier model, on the other hand, can help the central bank optimize the convenience and accessibility of the CBDC and relevant services, thereby improving the public's willingness to use it. So, it offers a suitable solution to the aforementioned challenges. Encouraging use. the PBOC sees a number of other benefits to the digital yuan. Fan outlined how a CBDC could make payments more efficient and improve the transmission of monetary policy. Fan also argues that a digital yuan could help with financial stability through a system of controllable anonymity. This is where the payments would be anonymous to some degree, but data analysis tools could help the central bank catch illegal activities. Another reason behind the PBOC's efforts could be to increase competition in the payment space and reduce systemic risk. China already has 770 million mobile payment users. China's digital payments arena is dominated by Alipay, which is run by Alibaba affiliate Ant Group, as well as WeChat Pay, run by internet giant Tencent. The existing system is owned by private companies. Should Alipay or WeChat Pay goes bankrupt, which is extremely unlikely, it creates systematic risk, Linghao Bao, analyst at Trivium China. The biggest reason for them, the PBOC, to do this is to level the playing field. Another reason is maybe create a new platform payment system that will increase efficiency. How will the digital yuan work? There are two aspects to the question: distribution and then eventually how it will be spent. Distribution will be conducted via a so-called two-tier system. That means the PBOC will distribute the digital yuan to commercial banks. The commercial banks will be responsible for getting the currency into the hands of consumers. This could include services to allow consumers to exchange their coins and cash for digital yuan. China has already given away millions of dollars worth of the digital currency in real-world trials in a number of cities including Shenzhen, Chengdu, and Suzhou. These involve the local government handing out a certain amount of yuan via a lottery. To facilitate acceptance, China conducted free money lotteries. 750,000 people got some free money in these lotteries. It is working on a method to allow the app to work without an internet connection. Users usually have to download a separate app to receive the currency. JD.com, one of China's biggest e-commerce players, was involved in the trial and allowed customers to purchase items with the digital yuan. Coming soon, China will require everyone to use the digital currency. Paper money will be invalid. China will know who is paying, where they are paying, and how much they are paying, and what they are buying. Is the digital yuan like Bitcoin? No. Bitcoin is a so-called decentralized cryptocurrency. That means that it is not controlled by any central authority like a central bank, unlike the digital yuan which will be issued by the PBOC. Bitcoin is also built on a technology known as blockchain. It's unclear at this point what kind of technical makeup the digital yuan would have. Proponents of Bitcoin also tout the anonymity of the digital currency. Renminbi Internationalization. China has been pushing the internationalization of the yuan, and some commentators have seen the digital yuan as a way to do that. But currently, the digital currency has a domestic focus and international use is not the immediate priority, according to Trivium China's Bao. But the PBOC has begun laying the groundwork for digital currency to be used in cross-border transactions. Last month, the PBOC joined central banks from Thailand, United Arab Emirates, and Hong Kong to explore a digital currency cross-border payment project together. De-dollarization a national security issue? I do cheer one thing, and that's the de-dollarization of the global economy. The dollar isn't going away, and it will not be replaced by the yuan anytime soon, if ever. But the end of the ability of the US to unilaterally call all the shots is on the near horizon. In general, competition is good. Soon, countries will be able to tell the US to go to hell unless there is full international cooperation. That's a welcome development. So is anything that forces the US to mind its own business.